Back with the Ron and Fez Show. Thanks for being with us. Ron Bennington, Fez Whatley with you. TV scheduling this season has set up a period of 19 consecutive days of pro or college football. From October 28th to November 15th, there will be at least one game on every day, including Election Day.
So we're looking at Monday Night Football, Tuesday Night Football, Wednesday Night Football.
Yeah, the college season, they started doing Tuesday night and Wednesday night games.
Now, what network are they on?
Usually ESPN does that.
Isn't it time they started paying these kids? Now these kids are primetime performers, and yet they're not getting any money. When is the government going to step in and say you can't have slave labor, run them where you're collecting all these money at the stadiums, and then you're collecting advertising money?
Yeah, no one will actually bring up that argument on behalf of the kids in Congress.
They go just the other way. They go, oh, my God, somebody took a T-shirt or somebody got free shoes.
Yeah, if a kid gets a dinner, he could end up losing his NFL career from getting suspended in college.
And very few of them even have an NFL career. So college football does annoy me. I'm going to tell you the truth. And now it annoys me even more that they're using the kids as primetime entertainment. If you get on a reality TV show, you don't have any talent at all, and those people get paid.
Yeah, you know, with this 19 days, the majority of that has to be college, because we know when the pros play.
Yeah, if anything, they'll play Monday night and Thursday nights.
As much as I like football, I don't like this, because you end up missing out on some really great games, because they get lost in the shuffle, especially on the college ranks.
Well, I thought it would be just the opposite, that you'd be able to see these games where you wouldn't be able to see them before. I mean, college, you're kind of limited to how many games you're going to get over the weekend. And what teams are getting these Tuesday nights and Wednesday night shots here?
It's usually, like Virginia Tech usually gets one of those weeknight games, if not more than one during the season.
Right, so now they have a national game where they probably weren't having too many national games before.
The United States has committed 400 American Special Forces soldiers to the job of helping protect the Olympic Games next month.
We talked about this a while ago, whether we were going to be allowed to do this or not.
So I actually thought this was a low number. I thought we would be sending a lot of servicemen there as protection troops.
Yeah, but I think if you're just looking to protect our people, I mean, they're not going to be all over the city, right? They're going to be around our kids.
Right, yeah, they're going to protect our teams.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent number. I'm pretty happy with it. Special Forces, there are going to be some badasses over there.
Yeah, I just assumed that for some reason we would, like, watch the entire stadium, and that I feel safer with our security than giving it up to another country.
Well, don't you think that that Greece would be somewhat offended if we went, hey, we want to move our troops into your city and watch over it? I mean, imagine if it was in New York or L.A. and suddenly China said, we would be much happier if we could move 15,000 Chinese troops in here.
That would be so weird to see it from that angle.
Yeah.
Of Chinese troops just out in the streets.
Right.
So, yeah, I can understand that. I
mean, what would you do if every country said the same thing? We'd like our own troops there to watch over the athletes.
That I would actually feel better about.
All right, good. So the Iranian troops are going to be there. And, you know, you're going to... I mean, the whole world shows up for this thing, Fez. And the last thing we need is troops from all over the world lining up with whatever, I guess, to be using rocket launchers to keep an eye on their crazy little country. Watch out for the Ugandan guards. They've been drinking.
I'm just really concerned about our athletes' safety.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely, we all are. But at the same time, I was fairly sure. Like they said, I think we offered to put our planes over there to protect the city. And they go, we'll protect our own country. Thank you very much. We're Greece. Maybe you've heard of Sparta. We go back pretty far at being able to defend this place. But it is going to be scary watching that Olympics this year. It absolutely will be.
Britney Spears' fiancé, Kevin Federline, is a father for the second time. His former girlfriend gave birth yesterday.
That's beautiful news.
So that's 2 stepchildren Britney's going to have as soon as she walks down the aisle.
And then she said she liked 4 or 5 of her own Britney babies.
That just sounds like you want to have 4 or 5 at the same time, like you just want to have a litter. And I wonder if she should send this new baby anything, since she is going to be the stepmom or is that socially wrong to do?
I'd send $1 million. I think everybody would forget everything that happened if you sent $1 million over. And then it'd be like, yes, thank you very much. Welcome to the family. I want you to feel like you can drop by any time.
See, no one would be able to turn that down and say they're offended by $1 million
right.
gift.
You got to give a decent gift. You don't want to be suddenly just sending some booties over there.
Well, then they're going to get sent back to you in shreds. You know, Brittany got the husband, she got the father. You know, and so now if she sends a big cashier's check, then it seems like a fair trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Michael Jackson is denying the story that he's going to have quadruplets with a surrogate mother.
All right, now, Fez, I remember you breaking this story yesterday. I don't want to go this way where you did the Britney's drinking whiskey as she's walking down the street. Oh, she's killing her unborn baby story.
Well, Us Weekly is saying, no, we're standing by this story. Yes, he's trying to get quadruplets out of this lady in Florida.
I know that he went out and bought 4 little bees' nests that I think he's going to put over each of the baby's face. I would keep an eye on that. If whether he's going to go in that direction.
They're going to be hanging off of balconies like Christmas lights,
like
these
yo-yo.
babies.
He's going to have 4 of them going like a yo-yo champion. Well, the last one when it was born, he scooped it up and ran down the street with it without even cleaning it off, probably afraid that somebody would change their mind and not let him have it. So this time, he's just going to have a basket of babies taken off like a crazy butterfly McQueen.
It's almost like he's a wolf. He's just carrying off some newborn children with him in his mouth.
So you're standing by your story, Fez. He's definitely got these 4 kids in his way.
Sometime next year, watch for Michael Jackson to have 4 more kids running around together, all holding hands and wearing Mardi Gras masks.
Or as he refers to them, 4 potential dates. He kind of feels like the Bachelor right now with his own extended family.
He's putting together his own family group.
All right, we're going to take a break, Fezzy. We'll be back in a few moments. You're listening to The Ron and Fez Show.